Welcome to the Daily News AI. Former President Donald Trump has reignited controversy by suggesting he would use the Insurrection Act to deploy National Guard or even active-duty military forces inside American cities if re-elected, a move critics warn could dangerously blur the line between civilian law enforcement and military power. Speaking at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania, Trump declared, "If we have another situation like the riots of 2020, I will invoke the Insurrection Act and bring in the troops fast. We'll restore order like you've never seen before." The comment marks one of his most explicit threats yet to use federal military authority against domestic unrest, echoing his 2020 push to deploy the military during nationwide protests over racial injustice, which was resisted by then-Defense Secretary Mark Esper and top military leaders. The Insurrection Act, a 218-year-old law, allows a president to deploy U.S. armed forces domestically to suppress rebellion or domestic violence that hampers law enforcement. It has been used sparingly, during civil rights crises, natural disasters, and major riots, but never lightly. Legal experts are sounding the alarm. Using the military to quell civil unrest risks turning American streets into war zones, said Mary McCord, former acting Assistant Attorney General for National Security. It undermines trust, escalates violence, and threatens constitutional rights. Trump's remarks come amid a broader campaign message framing 2024 as a choice between chaos and control. He has repeatedly claimed, without evidence, that Democrats want to abolish the police and turn cities into battlegrounds. But governors and state officials from both parties have pushed back. California Governor Gavin Newsom warned, no president should unilateralize the military against the will of state leaders. Under the Constitution, the National Guard typically answers to governors, not the White House, unless federalized. Still, the Insurrection Act is one of the few avenues allowing a president to bypass that control. The Biden campaign called Trump's threat a step toward authoritarianism. Meanwhile, some conservative legal scholars say the act could be justified, if there were truly a nationwide insurrection. But they caution against using it preemptively or politically. As election tensions rise, so do concerns. Is this just tough talk? Or a preview of how far Trump might go to assert power? One thing is certain, the idea of U.S. troops on American streets remains one of the most explosive issues in democracy. This is the Daily News AI reporting from Washington. Thanks for watching.